know if they can make myself a bit smaller. Without a save, I think if Ursa jumps any of those two heroes, they will die first. They might get the return kill on him, but you're already starting a fight. Hold that thought. People are about to throw hands. Both teams 5v5. Okay. There's a cask. It doesn't really connect on anyone else. Glimpse. Nobody really picking a solid target. Drow. Blood grenades tossed around everywhere. It looks like, yeah, first blood's going to go to Wind Ranger. Nice kill there on the Tusk and make that 2 kills. Double kill. Alright. SF Sniper kind of evenly trading in this this mid lane here.
A gift from the tempest of battle. No.
Everyone's eyeing each other up.
Got it.
I'm watching this, yeah, this is going to be a death up here, maybe. Not quite. Poor Disruptor. Oh, he managed to just dodge that. He's going to run into it? No. Oh, the amount of damage, man. That's a lot. He can't dodge both of them. There's so much burst here. I was saying it's just kind of outdoing Dire a little bit. Sticking around for a little bit too long. Tusk rotates in. This might be a kill on the Wind Ranger. Blood grenade confirms. Yeah. She'll go down here. Good rotation from Tusk. And this might be another kill too. He's got 9 seconds for Snowball. Level 2 Glimpse if he can get some vision. He's trying to deny himself to the creeps here. Techies, he's making them work for this. But he will be glimpsed back most likely. Which I thought was going to save him at first. Meanwhile, Sniper took out the SF in this mid lane field. And this Techies might be in a bit of trouble. Another Thunderstrike in a few seconds. This Glimpse back with a bit of damage. Drow trying to pick it off. One more hit should do it. Drow grabs it there. Nice. Good use of your spells. The fact that Glimpse now does damage is absolutely bonkers. At least they're not trying to get kills on him. Wind Ranger ulti committed. Tusk there to stun, but it's a little bit too late. Wouldn't have really mattered. Slowing her down now. She got no more wind run. Here comes the Techies with the double stun potentially to save, but she is trapped. Does have a power shot. Gonna have to force to use it there. Tusk really low. Can they get another kill? One charge. The double kill for the Drow. Just not died and managed to got a few stacks there. DD damage. Whoop. Yet again, another win run. Doesn't quite connect this time. Ulti committed onto the Tusk. Ursa's joined this fight as well. Him and the Techies will take out the Drow Ranger. And a bit of a... So Radiant were ready for this one. They had all the Dire heroes there and ready to fight. And this is a much needed kill for this Ursa. Nice shackle on the tree line there. But look how much damage it does through this. Yeah. I don't even think he had that many stacks on him. Now it's Radiant's turn to pressure a few of the deeper towers as the tier 2 getting altered by the Wind Ranger and the siege creeps there too. Dire, they're gonna take out this bottom tower here. I wonder if they want to defend this. Drow, she is near Underlord ulti. He ultis behind them and I'm not sure if they're expecting a nice dodge of the shackle with the snowball. Witch Doctor, he's gonna be the first target. He's invis though, they don't have vision. Drow right clicking away at some heroes. Tusk has held them in. Everybody's still up a little bit there. It looks like 2 dead for each team. Drow Ranger, Sniper trying to get the heck out of there. He's got a TP out. We'll be able to TP out. 3 for 2. Pretty nice play for them to TP behind them there, but Tormentor is up. Dire, they will smoke. They will notice that the Tormentor's gone, but it looks like SF is farming here. SF is probably going to be the target. There's double damage on the Ursa. Nice. Pike there. The stun to follow up, though. It doesn't matter how quick your TPs are. The SF goes down.
Don't blame us.
Yeah, famous last words. You're right. Oh, they go on to the Tusk there, but he does forces the snowball out to actually, I think it was to save the Drow Ranger, and a really good save it was. Meanwhile, they find Techies in the sideline here, but I don't know if they got enough damage for him. Yes, they do. They do take him out. Ulti from the SF does get everybody out of there. It's not looking too bad for Dire, actually. Oh no, the Maledict and the cast, they were landing on the Drow Ranger. She's going to die to this Maledict, I think. Yep, she'll go down. 2 for 1. Ursa, he's back. The Aegis was popped. 3 for 1, and it's looking pretty brutal now. It's ready to take this win here. So I was saying, as soon as they get BKB and Blink or something on these two cores, I don't know. I mean, they did save the Drow with a snowball, but that siege creep getting some work done as well. Oh no, Disruptor, he tries to grab somebody, and the BKB, nice save from the Tusk there, but it's not enough. As now, Tusk is going to go down too, and both supports are dead. Drow getting a decent amount of damage done onto this Techies is so low. Same with the Ursa, forcing him to ulti. They're trying to get a bit further in there, but they can't quite get anyone. No glimpse to be used because your support's dead. Pretty good push up top though. And SF is doing a really good job of pressuring the other sides of the map. They're actually going to nice. This is a good play. They're going to try to pinch. Oh, no, it's not up. It was a nice attempt. They'll head back home knowing they actually didn't have anything to take there. Oh, glimpse back on the Ursa, forcing him to BKB, and that Aegis is already just popped like that. They do have the ulti from the static. Got Static Storm ready. And Ursa, 4 staffs galore as he manages to get out of there. That's not a bad start for Dire, and actually they're going to respond to SF. They should probably take the fight here on Dire, and they certainly do. Sniper, he's left behind. The 2 supports trying to heal him up and keep him alive. Nice use of your shard though, Sniper. He's not dead. He finally goes down. They pick off the Sniper. Drow moving forward. SF, he's joined his crew as well, and it's Witch Doctor wants to try to get a solo kill onto this nice dodge of the casks there with your Manta style. He is invis for now. There we go, get a bit more vision. SF unable to catch up to the Techies, but really good fight for Dire. FIVEPEPEGA played that really well. They ping her out mid. They're going to go take a fight now. They see that she's mid right now. And there they go, Techies. He does move a little bit too close to this creep wave. Nice 4 stuff out. Another 4 stuff to follow up. He does manage to get out because of that. Drow Ranger throws a bit of slow. Connects on a few heroes, but not quite enough. Here goes Wind Ranger with a shard there. No detection, however, so this Disruptor should be able to get his ulti off. Not quite. He does get the kinetic field, but it doesn't mean much. Meanwhile, Techies gets right-click down. These right-clicks from Drow and from SF are a lot. There's a nice cask landing on a few heroes here. 1 for 2. Ursa actually unable to get his ulti off in that entire fight. I think he didn't expect the damage from the Drow and SF. I want to see how much damage they did to her. Later the game's gone on. It's just haven't been able to execute that high ground. And Sniper, he's found alone. So it's a silence. He might have to BKB. He does BKB it off, but the right clicks there too much. It doesn't matter. He goes down. Wind Ranger, glimpse. BKBs it off. Disruptor forgetting that BKB exists, but that's okay. Maybe he didn't see her use it. He must see. He wouldn't have seen her. I'm just messing about. And Roshan gets delivered to them on a silver platter as the reward here. What good timing. Radiant, they gotta be sweating a little bit nervous now. They smoke near the creeps here. They do have a halberd now. Here we go, Drow. She's really confident. She'll move up forward though. They do have a lot of damage. She's gotta be careful not to burst this Aegis too quickly. They do force the fortification and they go on this Sniper. Sniper BKB, like I said before, it doesn't quite matter unless he forces himself away. He's still alive. Ulti from the SF doesn't kill anyone and nobody's dead so far. Everybody's still alive. Finally the Drow goes down, but it's only her Aegis and they've used everything on Radiant. I don't know if they've got anything else. They've used most of their BKBs. You gotta keep this Drow alive though. She has her own BKB. She uses it to aggressively just start pushing it. Kick out to the Ursa. Ursa, he ults. It doesn't quite matter. He goes down. Nice play on the Tusk there. 2 buybacks used. The Shadow Fiend manages to jump away as well. Ursa, he's trying to fight anyone he can, but he doesn't quite have the damage. Meanwhile, Sniper held in place. Gone. Ursa goes down as well. And this is probably looking like game. FIVEPEPEGA. They've turned this one around. Now FIVEPEPEGA, they want to finish this game. And there's the Hex, the jump, the right clicks are there. She is quite low, but it doesn't matter. They don't kill her, but they kick the Sniper back. The beautiful Ags play by the Tusk there, getting a lot of stuff done. And this is probably game, as I don't think you can stop this. Fortification used. The Ursa's back in 25 seconds, but he can't hit anyone with the evasion on most of the heroes. Or at least on the most important hero, the Drow, dishing out a lot of damage. She's going to go for the win there. Tusk in the fountain trying to kick people out. SF uses the ulti to confirm this victory. It's a nice attempt to try to defend there, but it looks like FIVEPEPEGA can take game 1 after 55 minutes and 35 seconds. Took a while, but they surprisingly didn't take too long actually breaching the high ground in that last fight especially. So they'll take game 1 there. Wow, that was a pretty good match. Damn, that was only game 1. We're gonna be here a while. Even though it is a Deucer game that can go late, I think it's gonna swing. It's gonna swing like an operating what's it called, the beats per minute thing, whatever, right? Over here. Yeah, usually AM has been doing a bit better now against Deucer, right? There was a moment where it didn't really matter. The stats didn't matter. Deucer was still on top, but she's kind of manageable now. You kind of figure out how and when to go after her. So QUOKKA. Oh, actually thinking it. Look at this AM. There's a bit of an engagement going on bottom. AM really low. You're going to get taken out by the first blood of the power shot there. And Wind Ranger, as she suggests, she does get there first.
That was very kind of you.
Huskar having a bit of a rough time here. He needs a rotation. Gets a double damage rune, so FIVEPEPEGA porting in down bottom. Wants to try to get a cheeky tornado onto these two heroes, and Spirit Breaker's connecting as well. This is a lot of damage coming towards the Die heroes, and they have no idea what's going on. Wind Ranger manages to get a wind run off in time. The tornado does connect though. It's going to run out surely, and she's going to get dogpiled and taken out. The AM, courtesy to him, he takes that last hit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Rotation there. Meanwhile, the lane's all shoved, so nothing else is really happening. QUOKKA really quickly. I love this. They're trying to, they're making it so yeah, their AM 13 minutes in is forced to start jungling, and now he doesn't have too much mana. He's only got enough for like one blink. So Lion, Hex, stun follow up. He is dead meat now. Shackle as well. And AM really quickly, they know whose game to kind of shut down here. Jungling. Alright, Radiant wanting to defend this tower. Dire though, they're not leaving anytime soon. Ulti onto the AM, forcing him to get out of there. Nice to, I thought it was a defensive one. It was an aggressive one, but maybe they're biting a little bit too much here as Radiant, they bring all their heroes ready to fight, and AM getting low, but not low enough. He goes, manages to get a kill there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, okay, he does take it. Good take there, and with that deep ward down bottom, they find the AM again.
Is under attack.
We're just gonna farm with this Aegis. Does have a halberd now. If they only bring 3 heroes here, I think it's a big mistake though. They need to bring more heroes. So far, they've only got 3. And Radiant, they want to take the fight. There's a tornado to connect. The Spirit Breaker charges to everyone, and the ulti from the Lich, it's really good. It's hitting everybody. And unfortunately, Wind Ranger, she's going to go down. The Ogre's going to go down. And the Lonely Lion is probably going to be the last man standing, only for a brief second. They only brought 3 heroes to it.
There is no sanctuary for me, life.
This is the... they got to get the comms in place.
Are fortified.
We have one room for those sorts of decisions. They force a fortification out, and this Wind Ranger making short work of this tower. And now Radiant, they're a little bit hesitant this time. They'll go in again. Nice use of the defensive inner fire to hold this Spirit Breaker in place. And now Spirit Breaker, the ulti from the Huskar, he joins him, but he's actually still alive on Spirit Breaker though. OD Spirit does go down eventually. Huskar Oh no. Aegis is finished. I don't know about going up on the high ground, Huskar. Have to get out eventually. They've only just killed one hero. They're not strong enough to keep fighting here though. They should probably back. Oh. They will back. Good. How do you chip this armor? You need BKBs. That's what you need. So QUOKKA Dota, they're taking advantage of this. No BKBs yet on Radiant. And they'll go rinse repeat. They'll go for another tower. They're going to move their way top. And by the time they get top, it looks like they'll have some extra items on people. Deucer. Butterfly's going to come. Meanwhile, maybe Radiant, they want to try to get a pick off whilst they're all a bit disconnected. But unfortunately, the AM, nice defensive tornado, but it's not enough. I think AM did go down. The ulti from the Lich is doing a miraculous amount of damage on a lot of heroes. And the OD comes in with his ulti, takes a triple kill. Really good plays from Radiant there. They managed to grab. They saw that Deucer, she poured it up here. That was their opportunity, and they took it, and they got a pretty good win out of it. It is a shame that the AM died. Dire, they still know where they need to go. And Windranger, she's getting a nice wraparound. I don't know if she's expecting this many targets to run into, though. She runs into 3 of them, gets instantly banished. Meanwhile, her counterpart, her teammates are getting completely destroyed. She forces out a... she's got a Glipnir, and she's trying to get the heck out of there with that haster, and she does manage to get out. That was a nice ulti from the AM, taking out both supports there. She's going to dive under the tower. Disarm, ultied onto her. Deucer with her own ulti going off as well, forcing Radiant to kind of back for now. Voka, defensive Ice Wall, Windranger. They're trying to hold them in place. Lich throws his ulti out, lands on a few heroes. It comes back, actually. It's landing on a lot of people. Does go to the creep wave eventually. OD, nice ulti onto a lot of people. The BKB from the Huskar, it's keeping him alive. Tiny bit of HP, he's not dying. This guy's not dying. Finally goes down. Who's winning this fight? Radiant. Lion trying to get a cheeky. He needs one finger kill. Gets somebody. Gets one. AM jumps in again. And just like that, they then decide, all right, we've had enough fighting. No Aegis, though. We got Huskar feeling pretty strong. All of Radiant will be up. I think he's got to be careful here because they've got a Vessel. They could probably burst him. But he's not too careful on this Huskar. Ulti in, and Huskar, he's probably going to go down. He does go down. Meanwhile, Spirit Breaker stunned up, not quite dead yet. So the Huskar's gone down. A bit overzealous there from Dire, and it looks like they are going to probably make the call to back. Radiant, this is their opportunity. AM ready to fight. Does get Hex though. I was saying it. There's the Hex. There's the stun. Can he survive most of it? He's only half HP. He's going to get stunned again. This AM, he can't get anything off here. OD, he wants to get a pretty good ulti off to try to save anything here. Like, they'll opt out and back off. AM, he was unable to get the counter spell off. Spirit trying to get a backline kill really quickly, but he's unable to. And there goes the Huskar, and this Roshan only a little bit of HP, but it looks like Dire, they still want to fight this without their Huskar. Windranger, Glipnir goes offline. Nice double stun. Defensives, Tornado from the Invoker. Who's going to win this fight? Nice ulti from the Deucer. Roshan smacking everybody he can. AM, he's held again. He's unable to get this counter spell off. Does blink away, but he's on no HP. The Roshan's so low. Dire, it looks like they might be able to get it. The Roshan bashes. Who's going to grab it? Looks like nice steal from the OD, and the AM comes in with an ulti, takes out the Deucer. And Radiant, they take the fight. It's looking a little bit promising there. The AM forced to get out of there, but jumps back in with a nice ulti, taking out the Deucer. OD with a really quick steal though as well. All right, just like that, Radiant have the Aegis, but Dire, they have the means to push up onto the high ground. Oh, nice mana drain on the Deucer there, takes out half of her mana. Though Lion will give him the suck, the guck, the guck. Oh, they do get a hold on to Windranger. She does have BKB. She gets forced uphill. This right-click damage, she's disarmed as well, forcing her to get out of there defensively. 2 more BKBs on Dire, but they're not actually getting anything out of it. The fortification and the defensive Astral Imprisonments are actually saving them for Radiant. And now Godlike LR takes 2 kills there. Lion's going to go down. There's another kill for him. Buyback on the Windranger. She wants to jump back in on this. Deucer trying to TP out. Nice TP out from Deucer. Really quick fingers there. Managing to salvage something out of this fight as Radiant, FIVEPEPEGA take that really well there. Roshan's going to spawn in 2 minutes. Tormentors. gonna be tormented. Let's go with his axe. Wind Ranger gonna get targeted first. Ulti, he doesn't quite land on her. It lands on a siege creep. She gets her BKB off. Defensive ulti from the Deucer. Nice stun on the AM from the Lion. Ulti from the Lich doesn't quite land on anything. And this Spirit Breaker is going to run out of this one. Wind Ranger quite low still. Ulti still onto this Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker trying to get away, but the right clicks might finish him off. It does finish him off. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage, this is the hero to watch right now. Has he used his BKB? He hasn't. They're going for the Deucer. Deucer, she's invis right now. Huskar comes in. Ulti's on. Disarms the two. They're going to get their own BKBs off. AM, he can't quite land anything onto this Deucer now. Finally starts hitting, but no one else is alive to help out. The OD is nearby. Nice ulti from him. Takes out the Wind Ranger. And the right clicks on the Huskar. He's so low, does go down. Finally, Anti-Mage comes back in. Deucer running out of mana now. Does have an invis to play with. Cheese used onto the OD. AM really low. The Deucer's going to go down eventually. And now... well, saying it, FIVEPEPEGA, they can now fight these guys. Good holding on the BKBs, actually. Even Wind Ranger could get it if she wants. She went to, I'm not sure, should she buy back? AM shackled onto a tree line. Ulti as well. Can they get another stun on him? Does Manta it off. Nice defensive tornado to kind of save him there, but he was quite low because of that. Got to be careful on that AM. They actually still see him, I think. The Wind Ranger trying to hold them in play. They do manage to find the Spirit Breaker. Do they have enough to kill him though? Not quite. Lich ulti goes off. The OD from the high ground. The Huskar is so low. Not quite low enough though. He's going to start healing up. Right clicking onto the Lich, but OD, he's just doing so much here. Lion blinks in forward. Gets taken out instantly. They've used everything on Dire. I'm not sure if they can take this fight right now. They got to get out. AM, the Aegis, it's burnt, but it doesn't quite matter. They don't have any vision. Gonna blink forward. Deucer, half HP. The Hex is there. OD right clicking from the side as well, and there's the Deucer gone for 104 seconds. As the Hex, the right clicks, and that is a dead Wind Ranger for 83 seconds. Buyback from the Lion. I'm not sure if it's really gonna matter though. Bottom racks are gone. They're gonna go straight for the win. As AM and OD, they know how to finish the game. They go for the towers. Tier 4s, there's the Hex, the right click again, and this OD's unstoppable. He can't die. He's played so well this game. Bit of a closer game until that last fight up top, but looks like it's a 2-0 now. As FIVEPEPEGA take this game as well.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's Ancient is under attack.
Ancient, it doesn't matter how big it is, the bigger it is, the harder it will fall down.
Radiant victory.
And that's a 2-0. FIVEPEPEGA take that one as well. Nice. They were both really close games. Oh. Mad game, apparently. That was really good.